Look at this online search page. You see dozens of identical purple bottles, one right after another, endlessly repeating. If you simply put your product on a plain white background, you're actively losing money. Every sale you make depends entirely on a customer clicking your listing first. We're going to take a basic product photo and engineer it into a highly merchandised, click-driving asset, and we are going to execute this in under 5 minutes. To start this workflow, you need 4 specific things: a transparent image of your product, your retail packaging files, 1 or 2 core value propositions, and a blank digital design canvas. Without that initial click, your price, your reviews, and your content never even reach the customer. In a sea of identical competitors, the hero image is the first lever you must pull to capture traffic. Step 1. Import your transparent product image and your retail packaging into your blank digital canvas. Next, take that retail packaging and digitally layer it so it sits slightly behind and just offset from the main physical product. This spatial arrangement is called the box hack. It communicates scale and value without violating strict marketplace visual guidelines. Marketplace bots permit secondary packaging if it offers required visual context, like a quantity count, size specifications, or color variations. By utilizing that packaging layer, you instantly differentiate your listing by turning dead background space into a secondary billboard. Step 2 establishes a crucial sensory context. If your product features specific flavor profiles, place that physical element directly next to the product. Look at this side-by-side comparison in our editor. You must use photorealistic elements, like the image on the left, rather than a stylized cartoon. Cartoon graphics immediately lower the perceived value and trust of your product. Clear, realistic flavor cues act as an immediate psychological filter for potential buyers. A shopper sees a strawberry, knows they want strawberry, and immediately clicks. If you leave that flavor vague, you pay a steep price. A user clicks your sponsored ad, discovers the variation is wrong, and bounces. Your ad spend increases while your conversion rate drops. Adding contextual imagery is a required defensive mechanism to protect your advertising budget from irrelevant clicks. Step 3 targets dead pixel real estate. These are the physically blank areas located strictly on the product or packaging itself, like an empty canister lid or a bare box corner. Take your text-based value propositions, like where the product is manufactured or how many days the supply lasts, and anchor them strictly within these physical bounds. This boundary map shows why location matters. Floating text in the empty white background triggers an image suppression penalty. Anchoring text onto the product's surface aligns with physical geometry. Scanners interpret this as part of the label, reducing the risk of a technical flag. Now apply the 80% realism trick. Drop the opacity of your added text down to 80%. This blends the font into the product's natural lighting and texture, preventing it from looking like a cheap digital sticker. Mastering dead pixel real estate allows you to boldly advertise crucial benefits right on the search page without triggering account health warnings. Step 4 is quality assurance. The vast majority of marketplace shoppers browse exclusively on phone-sized screens. Zoom out your digital canvas right now until the total image matches the exact physical dimensions of a standard mobile thumbnail. If your added value propositions are unreadable at this zoomed-out size, the design fails. You must heavily shorten your text or increase the font size. A perfectly compliant, highly detailed hero image is entirely useless if its core messaging remains invisible to the majority of the buying audience. Look at this final split screen. On the left, we have a stark, isolated bottle. On the right, we have a layered, ingredient-rich, opacity-blended hero image. This visual strategy creates an informative, premium asset that communicates value before a customer even reads the product title. There is one mandatory final step before you replace your live listing. A/B test this new image directly against your specific target demographic. Do not rely on internal gut feelings or assumptions. Data-driven split testing is the only way to ensure your new design actually resonates with real buyers. On an infinitely crowded digital shelf, winning the initial visual click is the absolute prerequisite to ever making the sale.